You are wrong. And this is El Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano.
Yeah, it says Rey Fenix on the USA Today one.
Yep. About to say anything USA Today, USA Network, ESPN, or WWE Network, or TKO website. Because TKO owns them. Now, there's a few other, like, Wrestlemania and a few other pages like that that are independent reporters that are usually, I'd say, 95% of the time accurate as well.
And El Grande Americano seen in the same hallway at the same damn time. Yeah, there you go. Proof positive that Michael Cole is a liar. And people have footage of Sasquatch, too. I mean, come on. It happened one time.
People have footage of Sasquatch, too. That is funny. Yeah, I didn't think the Wingstop around here was too bad. It's pretty good. Unfortunately, the Hawaiian, which I think is what you're eating now, is the only, like, non-spicy heat index flavor they have.
The barbecue is not spicy either.
One of them is, it's called a hot hickory barbecue, and on their heat Richter, it's a 2. So I didn't want to get that for the kids. They wanted plain ones with their own sauce. And then, but today I got, thinking about it, I got hot honey. So there's a hot honey, which is supposed to be their hottest one. And then I got, what you're eating right now is Hawaiian, which has no heat on the heat Richter at all. And then I got, I think it was the Louisiana dry rub.
I didn't see no hot honey.
That was the container all the way to the right.
I didn't see one. I must have missed it. There was only 3 containers.
Yeah, there was a hot honey, a Hawaiian, and a Louisiana rub. And then 2 plain boxes. The hot honey
must be hot honey then. But it's not very hot.
Was that the middle one?
Mm-hmm.
Look, because looking at your wings, that one looks like a Hawaiian, which was the middle. That looks like a hot honey, which was all the way to the right.
Oh, well, that's not hot at all.
Yeah, all the way to the right.
This is spicier than that.
The one closest to the sink was supposed to be the hot honey.
Oh, yeah, that's not hot at all. I mean, it's good. It is good.
Got that mango hot sauce if you want some. Ava wanted plain one, so she wanted to try different sauces. So I got like a parm garlic and a Hawaiian and a mango hot.
Major announcement was made earlier today on the Countdown Show. Has something to do with
Actually, no, that's the Hawaiian.
Makingo. He is a former
What?
champion. The reason we bring that up is because the WWE has acquired the Lucha Libre organization known as.
Whoa!
We'll talk more about that after this.
WWE purchased AAA. AAA has worked with AEW and New Japan for years. They have a contract with New Japan. I told you The Rock does everything for a reason. He wore that New Japan shirt because they bought AAA, and AAA has a negotiating contract right now with AEW and New Japan. We could see Rey Fenix and Rey Mysterio and all the other luchas back on AEW programming too. We could see AEW guys on AAA, and if they impress enough, Vikingo is amazing, bro. He is one of the greatest luchadors I've ever seen. I've watched him wrestle several times.
He ain't better than El Grande Americano.
He's
Gable.
Look at Hurricane. It's a singlet.
Rey Fenix should be disqualified. For what?
Match hadn't started.
Didn't even start, Wade. No idea what you're even talking about. Rematch disqualified. Everything I know from you.
I do like that they're letting Gable do this because people are going to finally look at Gable as more than just a chain wrestler. And if you watch his matches, he is much more than just a chain wrestler.
He's good.
I hope they rip the mask off tonight.
They probably will.
I'm sure they will with WrestleMania.
Now watch Gable flip back with him.
Rey Fenix was absolutely outstanding.
Classic luchador back and forth. Typically, Gable would have flipped back over and tried to flip him with a monkey flip. wait until you see.
He has to be one of my favorites right now. Like, for real.
Wait until you see Penta and Rey work together, because Rey's athletic ability with Penta's aggressive, no fear, that's what Cero Miedo means, that them two together, I get goosebumps talking about it, and it's over fucking fake pro wrestling, but I mean, the athletic ability of them two and their chemistry is so crazy to watch. You know what I would really, really like to see? Give me, when JD comes back, Finn, Carlito, and Dom against Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, Rey Fenix, and Penta. Give me that at War Games to decide whether or not Judgment Day is finally going to go away and put them to bed for good. Let Carlito and Dom go do their thing together with Raquel and Liv. Let JD do his thing and let Finn do his.
Carlito don't even do nothing but get beat up all the time.
Carlito in the early 2000s with his rivalry with John Cena was one of the greatest heels I've ever seen. I spit in the face of people who pretend to be cool. And then his music would hit and it'd be like some fucking La Cucaracha, Puerto Rico, Cuban vibes. He'd come out, and his rivalry with Cena when he stole Cena's chains, and his promos back in the day when it was you were allowed to be edgy and say things that pushed limits. Carlito, he was a modern day Mexican X-Pac on the mic. He was amazing.
Well, now all he does is he just act when he gets beat up.
I think before he retires, he'll get another push, because Carlito will be a Hall of Famer for sure. Starting in WWE in the early 2000s, being on the cover of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 as one of the backdrop characters, having a rivalry with the GOAT himself, Cena, like, yeah, that guy, and then being a part of a faction like the Judgment Day. Arm drag, beautiful. I know you guys have seen what I've been talking about with Phoenix on the ropes, how he crisscrosses on I've never seen somebody rope run like him.
Yeah, he's definitely really good.
He's pretty good.
But I still like Penta more.
Penta was the more liked in AEW, but Rey Fenix was the one that when they had like tournaments for world titles, he was pushed and given the spotlight. But Penta's El Cero Miedo gimmick, like, he has different versions of Penta. There's Penta El Cero Miedo, there's Penta Joker, there's a bunch of different, like, when he dresses up, he's a different character himself, a different version of Penta per se. And the fans ate that up. And all fans online everywhere were screaming for Penta to get the push, and he never did. Rey did. Well, now Penta debuted first, and he finally is getting the... He wasn't even allowed to cut promos because of how heavy his accent was. They had Alex Abrahantes doing promos for them guys, who is a modern-day Andre Estrella or whatever it was, Kali and Umaga's manager. He's that, but for the AAA guys. AAA is a huge...
Oh!
That was impressive. That was a 720, I think.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome.
He's showing out tonight.
All right, Chad Gable.
540. 180.
And he landed.
And then he landed on his back, so 460.
Either way, it was impressive. Whatever it was.
Granda Americano.
It was 1.5 full rotations. That was more than a 360. See, he started it. Now you know Gable's mask is going to come off. It's because he tried to rip Phoenix's off. Oh, I love this. His impaler.
They should have just made it a mask match.
If it was Rey Mysterio, they could hype it up to that.
Yeah, because Rey's already had his face exposed.
He started his WCW career without a mask. Oh, wait, that's... People don't realize how hard that is to do. To take a bump properly off the ropes and not hurt yourself.
Here we go.
He's getting the plate.
Here we go. Let's go, baby.
Goes from a 4-head to a 5-head quick.
Huh.
The official has no idea there's a metal plate on the match now of Granda Americano. We don't know what's metal, Michael Cole. It's not been molecularly analyzed. You obviously haven't watched it all.
Went for the headbutt. Phoenix rolled through. Hurricanrana. Yes. That bro's 5'10", 160. He's about your size, maybe a little less. You go ahead and do a somersault, land on your back, and jump up vertically enough to where you can wrap
5'10",
it.
160, bro. I'm 5'8", 200.
I'm 5'11", 160. I couldn't do it.
I'm just saying, we're not the same size.
That's the guy that, remember probably about a year ago when you first started getting into wrestling. He's attacking the wrong ankle, though. But there was a guy that came out of the ring, and when he landed, he bent his arm back and dislocated his elbow. It was like super nasty through the table. Mm-hmm. That was Phoenix. It was like 2-3 years ago, man. He elbow completely bent backwards, broke, and dislocated on live TV. It was gross.
Man, I got too many wings tonight. Headbutt
With the plate.
It's time to go off the top rope.
Phoenix will move. I'm 100% confident Orton's challenge tomorrow. It's either going to be Rusev or Black that debuts against him.
No blind side? The manager.
All this, I thought that, but
Let's go!
wow.
Finally, I got a
They
dub
gave
tonight.
the win over Phoenix.
They gave Chad Gable the win.
You know what I wouldn't
Chad
mind
Gable's
seeing?
first WrestleMania victory.
What I wouldn't mind seeing now is Penta not winning the IC title and Penta wanting to step up with the LWO against the Alpha Academy. Because I just want to see Penta and Rey back together. I don't care how WWE does it. That needs to happen.
I don't think so. I don't need it. I don't think it needs to happen.
Look at the tag team division. Put the Machine Guns in a match with the Lucha Brothers, the Street Profits. That match is going to be amazing.
Yeah, but not with Rey Mysterio.
No, Rey Fenix.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And Penta.
I was thinking, I forgot that his name's Rey.
Yeah. But Gable deserved to win, just like the
I
New
liked
Day.
it.
So
I liked it.